Aham hi dehino deho Davrajnana kriyatmakaha Dehino vividha klesha Santapa krita vidahritaha. The living entity in the bodily concession of life is absorbed in the body, which is the combination of physical element, the five senses of gathering knowledge, and the five senses of action along with the mind. Through the mind, the living entity suffers three kinds of tribulations. Adibhautika, Adidevika, and Adhyatmika. Therefore, the body is the source of all miseries. It's a great achievement. If we can realize this much, the body is a source of misery. Suppose you're given an information, there is a place you can go. Morning you're hearing this argument again of Prabhupada. A place you can go where there is no death, there are no diseases. At least diseases we can conceive. There are no diseases, just like many people scared of coming to India because of so many diseases are there. Malaria, this, that. So, okay, some place. I remember Prabhupada takes an argument. He met some foreigner and he told Prabhupada that, oh, India is so horrible, malaria. So Prabhupada that time asked, what do you have in your country? You don't have diseases? No, we have syphilis. Syphilis because of illicit sex. Prabhupada, that's horrible. At least this is okay. Everywhere diseases are there. Not that it's not anywhere. But suppose we give you a place where there are no diseases, good health, you have no old age, no death. Immediately we will like to go there. And Prabhupada said, why you like to go there? Because it is our birthright. We are children of Krishna. There is no need for us to suffer like this. And we don't like the situation we are in today. We don't like. But the joke is we are not even aware that we are in a very strange situation. We are stuck. Each one of us has very nice Prabhupada using. We are discovering ways to become happy. What are we doing? Discovering every day. We are, I got one. This way I will become happy. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj says, Yanamay tunadi grihyamedi sukam hetocham kandhuyanena karayori vadukka dukkam Tripyanti neha kripana bahudukka bhaja kandutivam manushijam vishaheta dhiraha. What does it say? He says the people, the Grihyamedi means there are two kind of family people. Grihastha means husband wife want to serve Krishna. Grihyamedi, the focus is on material comfort. So then what happens is that when the focus is there, he says this happiness they get is totally material. It's tuchha. I spit on this. Prabhupada is giving a class on this. And there was a window. And he says, I spit on that. And as he was a royal regal, one spit. But actually it is not easy. There is one more, Yamunacharya Shloka. Yada avadi mama Krishna pada. He says, when I am tasting the pleasure of now Krishna consciousness, every moment. Yamunacharya was a king. King means he had many queens and he was enjoying Grihyamedi life nicely. So he says, when I come now, become a devotee and enjoying Krishna consciousness, when the thoughts come, I just spit at that thought. Like that. So tuchha. This is very much important to, if material happiness is presented to you, that's very much important. It is consciously develops a distaste. That's like ek level to ho gaya na. Somebody brings you liquor, what you'll say? Thu. You'll not be very excited. Correct? Some people, very excited. Not somebody brings you meat. I cannot eat this. Right? The same way, when material enjoyment is presented, it's just you have to pass one exam, other exam, just like Haridas Thakur. The prostitute came in the middle of night, a beautiful prostitute, and later Maya Devi came, personified totally to test him. And he's saying, Thu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. We can't do that. So small test you have to say Thu. Because it says, Yanumaya Tunadi Grihmedi Sukami Tucham. What do the people? They make a grand plan. Prabhupada has come to Australia. France. And France is a country known for beautiful villas and, opulent arrangement for enjoyment. So devotees to Prabhupada's very nice houses there. Prabhupada said, Thu. We should be able to say, what is this? Place for sense gratification. Correct? So therefore it is said, when Krishna tells devotee, why don't you go to the material world? They will not want to go. They don't want to go. Sometimes Prabhupada wants the devotees to go, preach to them, to the bad place. But then Krishna ensures them, don't worry, I'll give you all protection. Go. Then they come for service to Krishna. Otherwise, it's just giving an example, not trying to make we are higher or lower. Suppose you are asked to go to some slum area where next there is an open drainage and the place is dirty. Would you like to go? It would be abhorring to go there. So similarly, whenever the Maya presents to us, every moment Maya has no other work. He is presenting to us some plan of material enjoyment. We should be able to reject too. But Maya will never give an exam which is beyond your capacity. Always remember that. Maya will never give an exam more than your capacity. So therefore, always we should start practicing. I'm not interested. And otherwise, this world looks very beautiful, even though there are 3 difficulties. What are the 3 difficulties? Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Devika. May say we have understood now, we should daily discuss this. So that we develop distaste to stay in the material world and go to the spiritual world. Prabhupada said many times, it should be discussed. The sufferings of the material world should be discussed. So what is Adhyatmika? Adhyatmika is birth, Janma Mritu Jara Vyadi. This is Adhyatmika. The body has birth, painful, old age painful, disease painful, death painful. And Adhyatmika also includes not only sufferings of the body, it includes sufferings of the mind. Correct? Mind also has sufferings. It is giving us so many things. Vachavekam, Manasa Krodha Vekam. Attachment and anger. The 2 difficulties mind creates, and so many anxieties, fear. This is all in the mind. So this is one kind of suffering, Adhyatmika. We should be conscious. All of us are having some kind of suffering. Something is there. Back is paining nowadays. Body is paining nowadays. Head is paining nowadays. Eyes are not working. Some suffering of the body. And always some suffering of the mind. That unless you are Krishna conscious, you'll always have some anxiety. Adhyatmika. And then Adi Bhautika. What are the Adi Bhautika suffering? Other living entities. Somebody is giving you trouble. Somebody has become envious of you. Correct? Then Adi Devika, the nature. It is giving suffering. So now all the 3 kinds of suffering are constantly on us. It's exactly like a trishul. Constantly we are being harassed. This is the nature of this world. We should be able to see. Why can't we see? Therefore it is said, Pashanapina Pashyati. Dighne pe vi nahi dikhta. Deha patra kalatra deshu atma sainesu asassu api. Taseva nidhanam eva pashyan api na pashyati. Now what is the material life? Deha, I am my body. Deha patra, my wife. Kalatra adishu, rest. Atma saineshu asassu api. I think they will protect me. Taseva nidhanam eva. Even though seeing what protecting me, they themselves cannot protect themselves. Pashyan na pashyati. Person still thinks I am protected by them. Just like a child. When is the danger, runs to the mother. Correct? But actually he doesn't know. Mother cannot protect him. Nobody can protect. There is no protection in this world. And this world is a dangerous place. Samashita ye padapallava plavam Mahatpadam Purna Yashomurare. Bhavam Budi Vassa Padam Param Padam 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 Yat Vipidamanatesha. You say this world is such a dangerous place. At every step there is a danger in this world. When a person sees that, he says, why don't I go to a place where these inconveniences are not there? And Prabhupada says so nicely, morning you are hearing, we want it because it's our birthright. We are children of Krishna. We are actually have the right to live in such a place. But we don't want. We have created an unfortunate condition to forcefully push Krishna. It's not that Krishna put in this world. Sometimes people say, why did Krishna send me to this world? Krishna did not send you. You forced Krishna to come to this world and suffer. That is our condition now. We are suffering in the material existence and we are not even aware we are suffering. We don't even accept. We are constantly being tormented, being harassed, being inconvenienced. So this is the unfortunate position we are in. So now who is doing this? Angira Rishi has started instructing Chitriketu. Chitriketu had a grand plan for enjoyment in this world. How to be comfortable, very peaceful and happy in this world. And one thing was missing. Not one, there will be many things you can keep planning. Ek cheez ho jaye, I will be so happy. What is it? If I have a son, I will be so happy. And then it's a foolishness, because happiness in this world, yesterday night I discussed, these people say it is in the stage of mind. They say, psychologists say it's a state of mind. Because they don't know there is soul. Therefore, stage of mind. Yeah, stage of mind, but wishfully you cannot become sattvic. This point is very important to be repeated. Okay, we can understand. If I am sattvic, I will be more happy. Correct? Sattvic means I always wish good for others and I am not envious of others. Yeah, okay. And dutiful. Not being selfish. You cannot wishfully become sattvic. Just like there are chain smokers. And they cannot wishfully come out of chain smoking. They have to work on it. So just by wishful thinking, you do not become sattvic even. Forget about coming to spiritual life. Now I want to become a great devotee. It doesn't happen just by thinking. You have to do something about it. Now I'll become very sattvic. Keep smiling all the time. Not possible. You have to work on it. You have to de-addict yourself from all the anarthas. You have to see, I'm trapped now in quicksand. I have to take some steps to come out. Unless you see your situation, you cannot come out. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita talks about Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna to understand how deeply we are stuck. And the symptoms are given. So you can understand how deeply you are stuck. Doesn't matter wherever you are, there is hope. Then Rajoguna is slightly better. At least you don't do sinful activities and you don't have no lethargy. Sattva-guna is slightly better. You're always wishing well for other people and you are very dutiful. Prabhupada said that's the best you can have materially. So even to live happily materially without Krishna consciousness, people have to come to us for that also. That also we can teach them, be sattvic, how to be sattvic. The next platform comes when a person comes to the highest material happiness is Sattva-guna, material happiness. The next to that is Brahmananda, Brahman. That happiness is million times more than the happiness of material happiness. And highest material happiness is sex pleasure. And million times more than is Brahmananda. And million times more than is Krishnananda. Where a person directly engages in ecstatic devotion service to the Lord. Now here where do you place Chitriketu? He is not papi. He is a very pious person. Sattvic you can say. Some rasik, because too much attachment for the son is crying. That shows Rajoguna. Correct? But not Tamoguna. We say somewhere between Rajoguna and Sattva-guna. Because he was a very pious person. But now they want to lift him to Krishnananda. So therefore they are giving instruction to him. The Prabhupada says preaching means when you understand people are suffering, then you preach. How do you preach otherwise? What is preaching then? Preaching means giving a message. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Guru means he gives a knowledge, removing the darkness. So that is what is happening here. Chitrika is receiving knowledge, and what is the essence of the knowledge is that this world is anyway miserable. Why did you plan a happy situation here? Now I'm feeling very miserable. That's okay. But that's what the word is. Why do you expect to be happy? And if you're saying I'm suffering now, okay, that is expected. Padam padam yad vipanam desham. So if you want to come out of suffering, they gave them the process now. So we all seek happiness. That we cannot stop. Anandmaya Bhyasat. One of the Vedanta Sutra is Anandmaya Bhyasat. Jiva is seeking happiness. Okay, nobody can say I am not seeking happiness. That is not possible. You are seeking happiness, but you are seeking happiness in the wrong place. You can only get happiness in spiritual platform. So that is a very powerful medium of preaching. So you are seeking happiness because you have to create a market, for us. You are seeking happiness. Yes, I am seeking happiness. Did material life make you happy? No, it didn't make me happy. Why don't you try spiritual life? Why don't you try? You're trying so many things. Yeah, let me try. What should I do? Chant Hare Krishna. Over. Anybody will accept. Okay? So we have to catch on what he wants. One thing we have to give him the material life means you have to tell him about death. He never thinks. Old age, the Prabhupada says, talk anybody about death, immediately philosophy starts. Then philosophy starts. And then you bring him to the situation that actually he is not happy in material condition and this condition is very temporary. So is there some permanent situation of happiness? That is Krishna consciousness. Tell him, please understand the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. He'll be interested. And then as he reads the Shastra, he'll be fully convinced. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.